Vintage Backyard RC.
Hello friends and welcome to Vintage Backyard RC. Well, it's time for another time attack video. And what we have for you today is the Schumacher Cougar. This of course is the successor to the Schumacher Topcat. Basically this car is the same exact car until you get to here forward. They went from this really fancy bit of lay down shocks and cantilevers and crashback systems to a more conventional setup. I wonder why they did that. Well, funny thing is that when I shot the Topcat video, one of you viewers reached out to me who actually raced this car in the 80s. He said, hey, listen, man, while that front end was really cool, it actually didn't work too well. We didn't know how to set it up. It was constantly breaking. We were locking out the crashback system. We were changing quite a bit in the front of the car, which led to the Cougar. It went back to a more conventional upright shock, regular tower, regular rear lower arms, basically stuff that the racers of the time knew how to set up. So, did all this make the car faster? Well, I don't know. We have to get it out on the track and find out. But before we do, if you guys could please hit that sub button down there. Every little morsel helps us, guys. Over half the viewers that watch the channel don't actually subscribe, so I would really, really appreciate it. So let's have a look under the hood. Let's get it out on the track, hit the slow motion, and have a chat down below. Based off the 1989 two-wheel drive buggy Schumacher Topcat, 1990 brought us the Schumacher Cougar. And while many parts remained the same, including its aluminum hand-style chassis, Schumacher completely redesigned one very important part of this buggy. Schumacher did away with their very complex and complicated lay-down style shock absorbers and that front-end crashback system. This allowed the racers to make familiar setup changes when track conditions would change. Out back, we had the same conventional rear suspension package from the Topcat. They also included the belt-driven ball differential. The Cougar also came with those sliding rear axles. They work great, nice and free. The Cougar also includes the Topcat's famous crashback wing. This allows the wing to flex over braking during an accident. Shortly after making this video, mine actually broke, so I decided to delete it. I just used a couple of automotive trim push pins. They work great. The buggy comes from the factory with these dual pin spike tires. We of course switched over to our mini pins that we run on all of the Pro buggies. So that's it, guys. Can a complete redesigning of the front end make that much of a change to the lap time? We're about to find out. Well, that was an amazing run. It definitely felt more predictable than the Schumacher Top Cat, but as we've seen before, stability doesn't always equal speed. It's all going to be in the lap time. So without further ado, the Schumacher Cougar did a lap in. Whoa, 1034? A little bit slower than our JRX5 Link, but slightly faster than our RC10 Graphite. Let's hit the slow motion and have a chat about it. So that's it, guys. This buggy handled great. Definitely an improvement over the Top Cat, in my opinion. The front end just didn't fold down and fold over like that crashback system does on the Top Cat. I can definitely see why racers wanted to go back to a more conventional setup for the front of this car. Rotation was great in the dirt. I didn't feel like the car was missing anything anywhere. If it was slower than the other buggies, I'm not really sure why. It's probably a gearing issue or maybe a weight balance issue, but it didn't feel any worse than any of the other pro cars we've run. The buggy was great in the air. It was fairly flat, landings were nice and smooth. I actually think Schumacher nailed the factory springs and oil on this buggy. And with Schumacher's amazing invention, that ball differential, alongside the belt drive system, I tell you what, the back of this car was smooth as glass, a little bit hard to put together, but well worth it. I love the setup in the back of this car. So that's it, guys. Now that I own both the Cougar and the Top Cat, I've become a huge Schumacher fan. I'm going to have to buy something four-wheel drive in the future. Once again, we really appreciate all of you that support the channel, and I'll chat with you soon down below.